Hello, and thanks for joining us, folks, for this midweek NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Mike Fratello. And we've got David Aldridge joining us from the sideline. And as we get to the middle of the season, what types of things, Clark, do you think teams are working on in practice during this time of the year?
Well, I think you back off on the conditioning, making sure your guys are staying sharp in that area. And you focus on the details, tweaking play calls, tweaking how you cover other teams defensively. But it's more refinement than anything as you get into this part of the season. Well, that's an easy, effortless make right at the rim.
Yeah, you know this. You usually get only looks like this in the layup line. The defense has to make it harder on him right there.
Oliver passes to Russell. The 19-foot shot. King's shot is off. Last game for Seattle, they picked up the W against the Suns. And O'Neal gets it to go.
Shaq is too strong inside. Good luck with that assignment.
King outside. Pass to Oliver. Nice ball movement by Seattle. Shot clock at 5. Uncovered. And he hits the jump shot.
Excellent vision on display, dropping a dime to set up his teammate.
Out to Barkley. O'Neal outside. Here's the captain. Good, and the assist goes to O'Neal. The captain's got 5 now.
He had a look of confidence when he let that three fly.
Abdul-Rahim passes to King. That 3 off the mark. Gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Here's the captain. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. Stiff against Kobe. Rejected by Kobe.
What instincts Brian is showing already. Really works hard on both ends of the floor.
Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. Taking a look at Seattle. 4th in the conference, an excellent season so far for them, though they'd like to jump into the top tier, maybe the top 3. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's the captain, drills the three-pointer. The captain's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
This is what Stockton does so well, tremendous at sharing the ball with his teammates.
And so Kevin Lockery has called a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Here is Stiff. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Such a wide open look. King's got 5 now.
And that's exactly what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Here's the captain. He's got 8. There's the line to the hoop. And Barkley throws it down hard.
What a feed and what a jam. Nothing you can do about that.
Sonics trail by 7. King outside. Here's Oliver. Rebounded by the captain. The captain's got his 4th rebound in this one. O'Neal. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. O'Neal's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
They can't miss on an absolute tear.
This is a thing of beauty. Perfect offensive basketball.
Crosses over. Here's Russell. And it's sent back by O'Neal.
It's great to see Shaq setting the tone defensively and protecting the rim.
Here's the captain. A fadeaway. He gets that one. He's got 10.
Their scoring has been a problem. Been tough to handle.
And it's enabled them to establish a substantial lead in the early going.
Stiff the pass to Oliver. Now here's King. Here's Abdul-Rahim, defended by Barkley. Stockton in the high post. The fader. Rebound by the Sonics. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
They came into that game really emphasizing rebounding the ball, and they did exactly that. Just pounded away on the glass.
Yeah, give them credit for being the more physical team in that one. Because of their effort, they came up with a number of second-chance opportunities, too.
From the opening whistle, their tempo has been the tempo of the game.
Not just on offense, but on D as well. They've completely set the tone for this game.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Here's Eccles. Coming off a solid outing against Phoenix. Grant outside.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
Here's the screen. Pass to Russell. Here's Eccles. Here's Oliver. The Sonics again can't hit.
Letting him have that from mid-range. Defense dodged the bullet there.
The captain with the bucket.
They have set the tone in the paint, getting whatever they want.
Well, not much resistance, and if things don't change, this could turn into a blowout.
Here's Oliver, and nothing is falling for him right now. Takes it inside.
How do you expand the lead? Increase it. It takes good play on both ends.
Yeah, it's not just about buckets, not just about stops. You need both.
Van Exel against Grant. Abdul-Rahim can't hit. Gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Here's the captain, and the three ball is good. The captain's got 19 points.
And, you know, they aren't showing any signs of easing up. Their offense looks superb right now.
They can't get careless with the league. And so far, this hasn't been the case.
And so Kevin Lockery has called a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. Sonics making a switch here. Grant goes in from past the arc. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. Gone 3 of 3 from deep. 9 points running up from outside here in the first.
High flying ability. No doubt Bryant has some bounce.
Seattle has gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Grant gets a wide open look. No good with the triple. Here's the captain. 19 points in the game. Unable to get that one. There's the steal. Got it up. Oh, he gets it off to beat the buzzer. Woo-hoo! Oh.
Wonderful shot clock awareness right there. Well done.
That's gotta feel good. Let's see if they can build upon this momentum heading into the next quarter.
And the buzzer sounds to end the first, and we've got a blowout underway here. Delivering the blowout. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. Both teams will make substitutions. Long range from the inbound. The shot's good. Rodman making the play. The captain's got 24 points. Pass to King. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played, and it's in there.
The floater is a difficult shot to guard, especially when it's executed like this.
Here's the captain, powered down with both hands.
You look at him here, it's hard to imagine him playing much better.
Well, that might be fair, but I wouldn't want to take away from what he did in that last game. I mean, let's just say it's a pretty nice run he's on, no matter how you decide to frame it up.
Gone a very strong 4 for 5 from three-point land in the ball game. Lobbed up there for O'Neal. Can't complete the alley-oop.
Well, that is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers that thing home.
Stiff the pass to King. Offline with his three.
He is not missing too many of those. Count on it.
Defensively, that's not the game plan. But sometimes you get lucky.
Shots good by Shaq.
Well, the defense tries to slow Shaq down inside, but emphasis on tries because O'Neal just too strong.
Offensively, Clark, things have sort of fallen apart for him.
And they need to recover as soon as possible.
Russell, no good.
Really good anticipation. Got a hand in the face right there.
Really disruptive defensively. Great challenge.
Good work there as it goes. Shaq's got 12.
Nice roll from O'Neal, and he is a major target in these screen and rolls.
Stiff the pass to Oliver. Here's King. The Sonics again can't hit.
And he needs to simplify things on offense. He's settling for too many outside shots and it's hurting his team.
The captain with the bucket.
He's letting it fly from downtown, and you can see the confidence is obvious when he shoots the three ball, and that's part of what makes him such an outstanding shooter.
Yeah, no question. And I don't understand why the defense hasn't adjusted and tried to chase him off the line.
5 to shoot. Here's Stiff. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Lobbed up there for O'Neal. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Good recognition from O'Neal there. He's skilled at making himself an alley-oop target.
There's a minute left in the first half. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And it's Russell missing.
Tell you what, you can feel their frustration underneath the surface. It's actually palpable with all these misses.
They're trying to shake it off, but every time they come up short, the panic starts to set in.
Turning defense into emphatic offense.
And Clark, we might see a timeout coming up here.
For sure.
Yeah, that is the definition of a momentum play. His team is fired up right now.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Off target from three-point range. Gone to three-point range 7 times tonight, knocked down 5 of them. The captain passes to Rodman. And pushing it up, here's Seattle. Here's Oliver. The jumper from the free throw line is good. Oliver's got 6. Here's the captain. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
Right at the buzzer, they're finishing the quarter with a big three-point bomb.
Certainly got his team riled up. They love watching that one fall.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Delivering the blowout. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You know, the captain has been exceptional here, guys.
Incredible that already he's at a double-double and we still have half a game to go.
You've heard of stuffing the stat sheet. Well, he's going to make it pop with the things that are going on for him.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Gone 6 of 8 on three-pointers in the game, an outstanding 75% mark. And he goes in for the dunk.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Priority and goal number 1 has to be tightening up the defense. They can't afford to give him open looks.
It's blocked by Shaq.
Powerful block by O'Neal. When he makes a move, the big man does not hold back.
Pass to Stiff. Russell, a screen on Kobe. 5 on the clock. Here's King. Comes up empty from 19 feet out.
Well, that's another low percentage shot.
Oh, my goodness! Come on now.
Perfect. When you've got that much momentum, finish it with force.
The Supersonics shooting a low 30% mark from the field. And that one goes long.
You know, he's taking shot after shot after shot, but still can't break out of this cold streak.
At this point, it's all mental. He's in his own head, not letting the shots come naturally. Not the biggest foreman out there. However, his great leaping ability, it more than makes up for his lack of height.
Pass to Abdul-Rahim over O'Neal. And the Supersonics miss again. Gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. The captain passes to O'Neal, and the dunk by O'Neal.
They've done a nice job keeping the intensity up, starting to pull away now.
They know they can keep the pressure on and put this game out of reach if they keep at it.
They need to find a high percentage shot, Clark, to regain some of that confidence.
I think they've gone too long without seeing one go down, and that begins to mess with your psyche.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Abdul-Rahim can't hit.
Got some space in the mid-range, but wasn't able to convert. Still, not a bad chance for him.
Right side, O'Neal. Pass to the captain. Shoots the 3. Seattle grabs the miss. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Stiff the pass to King. Trying to get something going. A shot off that time. Stockton with the defensive effort. Gotten 4 of the first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. The captain, and he's good on the 3-ball. The captain's got 39.
Boy, these guys are cooking, and we're seeing it right now on a hot streak.
There's the pick. Pass to Abdul-Rahim. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's the captain. He's got 39. And Shaq with the slam.
Big game for the big guy so far. Shaq really asserting himself on the offensive end.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. King, the pass to Oliver. Pass to Abdul-Rahim. Just 5 on the clock. Here's King. From outside, off the mark.
And right now, I think he's ready for this quarter to be over.
I don't know if I've ever seen him this cold. Rough quarter indeed.
And Shaq with the slam.
Their offense has really stood out. They're piling up the points and torching this defense.
I like how under control they've been on offense, keeping things simple and running their plays well.
King outside. It's deflected. Stolen by O'Neal. And Bryant wide open. He shoots. It's good from long range. Kobe's got his second basket of the night.
Gotta be impressed with the touch Bryant has. Looking comfortable from deep.
Here's King. And some very quick points for him on that possession.
He's got a strong mid-range shot. So when he finds those openings, he won't hesitate.
Rebound by the Sonics.
And you know he's going to hear about it from his teammates and coaches. No reason to try and showboat. Got to keep things simple. And the defense was ready for that. They know he's a threat at the rim and swarmed him on that layup.
Gets the three-pointer to fall. The captain's got 42 in the game.
The number of the second half, 3. They are drilling shots.
And that starts with ball movement, putting your shooters in good positions.
Here's King. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Here's the captain. And it's Oliver with the rebound. Seattle has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. King outside. Here's Stiff. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Stiff's got his third basket of the night.
This is why he's a focal point of their offense, because they trust in his ability to shoulder them when needed.
His hot streak continues.
Night after night, making his presence felt offensively.
King outside. Inside. There's another block.
As stalwart a defensive performer as you will ever find.
And if you need proof, that moves him into a tie for third place in all-time blocks. And again for 3.
He's been a reliable offensive option, currently maintaining an impressive field goal percentage in this game.
Drives to the hoop. It's stolen by Barkley. Here's the captain. And another one falls. Amazing.
And their offense so much more efficient here in the second half. I like what I see.
Yeah, things really tilting their way. They've got all the momentum.
Sharif Abdur-Rahim.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Delivering the blowout. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And so the home crowd treated to a win. Well, Mike, the fans here obviously going home very happy.
They had a lot to cheer about, Kev. This squad played a great game.
They did. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. And so for Mike Fratello, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan alongside our entire 2K Sports crew, thanking you for watching. So long, everyone.